This is the only blueberry muffin recipe you're ever gonna need. Besides the blueberries, you probably have everything on hand to make these, so let's go. Start by mixing our flour, sugar, a little baking powder, and salt. Give that a mix. We're gonna toss 1 cup of blueberries in with some of the dry mixture. This will help them evenly distribute throughout the batter and prevent them from sinking to the bottom of the muffin. For the wet ingredients, we're gonna mix them together into a liquid measuring cup. Start by adding your oil and then crack an egg in. You're gonna add just enough milk to reach the 1 cup mark. Whisk that together and then just take the wet ingredients and combine them into the dry ingredients. Fold them in gently, just don't overmix. You wanna be generous in these muffin cups because these are gonna be nice sized blueberry muffins. So you're not gonna fill up all 12, you're gonna fill up 9 of the 12 cups. If you wanna fill up all 12, you're just gonna have smaller muffins. Besides the blueberries, you have everything in your pantry to make these muffins, making this a super easy and affordable way to whip up some breakfast. The key to keeping these super moist is not to overmix them. That's why we mixed our wet ingredients separate from our dry ahead of time so that when you add the two together, you don't have to overmix them. And now for the best part. If you're gonna serve me a blueberry muffin, it better have the crumbly topping, and this one does. And it's so easy to make, just simply combine sugar, flour, and cinnamon, give that a whisk, and then add in some cold cubed butter. You can work this with a fork or just get in there and mix it with your hands just until it's a coarse sand crumbly mixture. This is just how you make like a streusel topping for a cobbler. Pro tip, to make this process a little easier, you can grate your butter in and then just give it a stir. But I'm making old-fashioned blueberry muffins, so I'm going the old-fashioned way. That's what you want it to look like, super crumbly, like really coarse wet sand. You're gonna sprinkle this over the blueberry muffins. This is my favorite part. You can also use frozen blueberries in this recipe. You just want to coat them with a little bit of the dry mixture before tossing them in the batter. These go into the oven at 400 degrees for just about 20 minutes or so until a toothpick that's inserted in the center comes out clean. Oh yeah, that looks good and tender. You cannot get this out of a box. Look at that. See that butter melting in with the bloobs? I might need a moment. Quite possibly the best blueberry muffin I've ever had. Can you see it? Crunchy on the outside, but these are so tender and buttery, perfectly sweet. A little bit of salty butter, y'all. Like the recipe title says, these are to die for blueberry muffins. You've got to try it.